Welcome to Somebody's Heroes, everyone. This is the Baldrak Bar Crawl. I am your dungeon Mika. My pronouns are he, him, and I am leading this fun little drinking. Mel, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Mel. Pronouns are they, them. I'm a voice actor, and I will be playing Qyria. It's actually pronounced Lazon.
Liaison.
Despite what you may hear from others, uh, I'm ready to get drunk.
Yeah. All right. So, 24 years before the start of the campaign, we see Qyria at her favorite. Kyria's pronouns are she, her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We see Qyria at her favorite bar in Baldrock, the Birdcage. This rooftop karaoke bar, you're happy is still around because several years ago the owner wanted to sell it and retire to a tropical island. They got kind of tired of living in a city in a volcano. But then they discovered an endangered bird roosting in the rafters, and now any sale is prohibited by royal decree. It's just a
Thank
little fun fact
fucking
here.
God, I
Yeah.
love this place.
As we zoom in, we see Flyndra Chlora Tupper, an Aarakocra with void black plumage and tufts of green and yellow. She is pounding away at the piano, uh, playing a show tune from the one musical that Qyria is familiar with. The song, Somewhere That's Red, from the show Little Bodeguita of Horrors.
Such a good one.
Yeah, how do we find Qyria right now?
Let's see. So Qyria is a tiefling with horns right up front, and she's in her early 20s, just got off of work from apprenticing at the smithy, and is wasted. And is not drunk enough to start singing along, but close.
Yeah, the drink that Qyria, her drink of choice for right now anyway, was the Albatross, which, as everyone knows, if you drink it all, you have to carry around the big novelty class it came in. Most people don't drink it all because it's like one of those fishbowl drinks.
Oh yeah.
Almost, or like one of those Das Boots.
Yeah.
But Qyria is drunk. How many? Is this her first drink and she's drunk from almost finishing it? Is this her second Albatross? Her third drink in general? What's going on here?
So the Albatross cup has like wings on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she just like keeps each glass like a wing like resting on her forearm, and there's easily 2 to 3 albatri on her forearm as she's like chugging the forest.
Oh my.
Tomorrow's gonna be so bad.
She is wasted. My God. All right. Well, in classic rom-com fashion, the music slows down as Qyria thinks about this musical, about how she found out she was colorblind. That's a story for another time. She's focusing in on Flyndra, almost in the slow-mo. You see she has this eye patch on her left eye. You're pretty sure it was on her right eye yesterday, but damn, it's so cool.
It's so fucking cool.
And then you look over to your left, and the spring Eladrin radiating this psychic crystal girl energy from her mostly invisible third eye, wearing this very distasteful pantsuit. And by distasteful, I mean it is It is something. It's something a self-proclaimed artist would definitely wear. It's like a combination of those 80s colors meets Victorian era paisley, and it seems to be magically enhanced, like the design is always moving. Or at least you think it's always moving. You are very, very drunk right now.
Everything's moving.
But instead, you focus on her self cut bangs, which are really nice. She keeps coming closer and closer until she sits down next to you, holding was a cigarette stick, cigarette holder
Yes.
with her little cigarette on it. That's the smoke coming off of it takes the shape of different animals. She takes a long, long drag, exhales an owl bear that screeches and runs off until it dissipates. And then she looks at you and says, right as reality kind of comes back from the slow-mo, I saw you from across the bar. I liked your vibe. Tell me, what is there to do in this place?
And I think Qyria's just gonna kind of like, you know, when you were like, you have like a guest come over, like somebody like rings your doorbell and you're like, I have to clean up now. Like Qyria like unloads all the albatrosses off of her arm and kind of like straightens up a little bit and is like, we're in my favorite place in all of Balrock right now.
Hey, Qyria, you can't just... You drank all of these. You have to keep the glasses.
Fuck
And
off,
behind the
Vlad.
bar... Yeah, Vlad, who is... I mean, with a name like Vlad, he has to be a Dampier. Yeah, he's the bartender. He's got his sleeves rolled up. He's got some cool, gnarly scars he won't tell you how he got.
That's his business.
Oh, God damn it. All right, I'm adding these to your collection. And he points over, and there's a crate with like 7 more of these albatross glasses.
You don't have
Goddamn.
to give them to me.
No, I have to give them. It's them's the rules, okay? You don't want to deal with Magnus, okay? You know that queen. He will get so pissed at you and will ban you for 3 hours. I mean, he likes that you give him lots of money, but you know. And then Taylor holds up a finger, and it shuts Vlad up. This man who never shuts up. He's always complaining about something, but he stops, nods, and walks to someone else.
That's so hot. Okay, I think at this point, because Taylor came here for some reason, so I think that's gonna give Qyria enough courage to like turn right up close to her, like kind of like do like brave like an upper arm touch and just be like, do you want to get out of here?
Her face suddenly is very close to yours. Yes, I do.
Right this way, my lady.
And then off they go. This is the third, fourth bar of this wonderful night with Taylor. You take her to Watchtower Without Wizard. Now, this fancy place, this bar is a watchtower that floats in the air, suspended by 2 hot air balloons. This is one of those must-go places. You know, it's not quite tourist trappy, but it's definitely not a dive. This is a place with raves of chaos. And it's someplace that actually used to belong to the Art Institute before one of the students, like 100, 200 years ago, for an art project, kind of stole it, cast magic on it, and brought it just a few blocks over, and then turned it into this bar with, sometimes they hold raves. There's a huge ass telescope at the bottom that you can use to spy on other bars or even other cities. That's how powerful it is. Yes. And as soon as you enter, the first person you see is a them bot. And it's this automaton who kind of like stands at the door, and it shakes a little bit. And this automaton is boxy, like a box with another box stacked on top, and these little antenna sparking electricity, and they're holding this mimosa, and they're like, welcome. And then it scans you. Yes, Qyria, welcome back. There is no big party tonight. The bar is a little empty, but I hope you still enjoy it. Make sure to check out the giant astrolabe downstairs and look through the telescope at your exes like you did last time you were here.
Oh, thank you, Thembot. Yeah, no, I what? Perfect, awesome. All right, Thembot, Taylor, Thembot.
It's lovely to meet you. She gives it. She gives the Thembot like a little kiss on the forehead, leaving this very vibrant red lipstick mark, and the Thembot like almost short circuits. Like there's something almost magical about that lipstick. It's like, welcome, payment accepted.
All right.
Drinks. Have as many drinks as you would like.
Qyria's going to be brave here and reach for Taylor's hand to bring her into the bar.
Taylor takes it, and some vines kind of lightly bind your hands together. And if you look back, you see Taylor. It's the hand with the cigarette holder, like pushes her hair back, and there are these gorgeous red, I can't think of red flowers right now, but just cherry blossoms. There are cherry blossoms in her hair. Some of them fall out as she pushes her hair back.
that kind of tickles.
Take me away, leader.
Sure. Then I think first stop, this is Qyria's gonna put herself in debt for like a month and like get them both a glass of whatever she's figured out Taylor likes.
Yeah. Oh no, Taylor, this is all being paid for. Somehow, like the kiss on the Thembot either tricked the Thembot or it was an actual magical payment. Like all the drinks are freezies right now.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah. Roll
she's still,
a d6 for me.
Okay. 2.
All right. The first drink you see is the Health and Sand. It's a green herbal drink mixed with actual sand. It's sour and gritty, and you've had it before. It's surprisingly delicious once you kind of get past the gritty. It's sort of like Malort, it's something you have to try like once.
Oof. Okay, so the trick is you gotta kind of like knock the sand. Like you are drinking sand. You are 100% consuming sand in your body.
That's an odd choice.
I agree.
You've had this before. Is this a common thing?
No. Nothing here is common, and Qyria's gonna kind of gesture around like, no, this is a pretty special place.
Oh, it's gorgeous. The artwork, the mechanisms, the magic. Oh, this is good. she sticks the cigarette holder. First, she shoots back the drink, gags a little bit, like puts her cigarette holder back in, and she brings out, or magically produces, this drawing pad, and she begins to sketch this building. There's this staircase that leads up. There's this chandelier connected to this other chandelier with candles magically floating around. These candles encased in orbs. They're little fireflies. And there are a few random gizmos and mechanisms that seem like they'd be very difficult conceptually to draw in such a short amount of time. But Taylor manages it. And before you know it, she has these watercolors she's brought out, and she's made this entire bar counter into this little workshop as she's making quick work.
So, Qyria brought Taylor here because it's the fanciest place that she knows. But this is the first time that, like, she's been with someone who's, like, appreciated its beauty. And it's just sort of, like, mesmerizing. And maybe Qyria got enough fresh air earlier in the night to kind of sober up and snap to and just be like, this person sees things in a way that I don't, and I want to know everything about that. And so, yeah, I think whatever else is in this building, Qyria is just going to pull up a stool and perch next to Taylor and just watch her work as long as she wants to.
After a few minutes, Taylor stops, looks over at you, and puts her elbow on the table, her chin in her hand. So, tell me about yourself. How long have you lived in Baldrock?
Tell me about myself?
Aye. And you see
just,
the way she's looking at you. Her lips are, like, just a little open. You know how sometimes you see people and, like, their mouths seem like their lips like a little permanently open, if that makes sense.
Sure, she's got like a perma pout.
Yeah, a perma pout. I know, they're little flecks of something in her eyelashes.
This is like so fascinating. Like if Taylor still got all of her like art supplies up. I mean, I can talk while you work. I was born about 15 minutes ago. 15 minutes not ago. I was born 15 minutes ago. Shit.
Well,
No.
I'm not a cougar, so please confirm you're not 15 minutes old.
No, I wasn't born. I was born 15 minutes away.
Right.
Yeah. It's, and I never left, and I probably never will.
It's one of the greatest cities in all of Torsamil, I suppose.
I mean, I think so.
That's what I've been told. She reaches forward with her paintbrush and starts painting on your face.
That tickles so much.
What's your greatest fear?
Disappointing my grandma.
Please tell me your grandma's still alive. It'd be a little sad if she weren't.
Yeah, that's messed up. Of course she's still alive.
Right. Well, you can still disappoint dead things, dead people.
Oh, fuck. I don't think I can... I'm not saying I want my grandma to die. I don't want my grandma to die, but like, I can't be impressing her ghost. Like, I can't live that way.
No, I suppose not. Though that would be a little fun, you know, to have a little ghost in your ear telling you how disappointed they are. Sounds a little oddly romantic in an artistic sense. Reality-wise, no. No. I wouldn't be able to stand it.
Qyria kind of gulps and is like, yeah, I mean, I can think of other things I'd want whispered in my ear, you know? Not my grandma.
Really? She leans forward, her mouth to her ear. So tell me, love, what do you see in your future?
You're the most beautiful person I've ever seen.
She leans back, this little smile kind of curling around. She takes another drag, she exhales. And this time it is a beholder. So many eye stalks turn to look at you. One of them winks and then it vanishes.
Qyria pounds her drink and gets a mouthful of sand.
And Taylor giggles, like she kind of like wraps her knuckles on the bar. She's holding back this laugh, like. Yeah.
So there's
What's the look on Qyria's? What's going through Qyria's head right now? She pounds that drink.
It just like, don't fuck this up. Like, you know, like when like that's the loudest thing in your brain, and then you just do every stupid thing.
Yeah.
So like she's like brushing sand off her shirt and her mouth. Like, did I fuck up the paint?
She leans forward and starts painting again. No, the grains of sand have added to the texture of your soul.
You're not like drawing a dick on my face, are you?
Oh, how'd you guess? Well, it's okay. There are lots of smaller penises. There's a chode. There's one that's very much a pencil dick. You can hide it behind your hair. Oh, this one's... And then she starts giving more dick facts that I don't want to say on air.
Sure. We're just gonna get a little dick detail. But I think
dick tail.
Qyria's gonna sort of take, like, kind of reach around to the back of her head and press their foreheads together and then, like, smush her cheeks onto hers. And see what's there.
Yeah, no, it's very impressionistic, I think. It's
artistic dicks.
Yeah, no, it's actually not dicks. It's kind of this red mist with this odd... it is very impressionistic, like what appears to be a kind of a face and some hands coming out of it. It gives you... a chill runs down your spine. There's something about... Roll a history check for me.
Okay. Let me get out my character sheet. Ooh, -1. Fantastic.
Oh, awesome. You're definitely not an art history teacher.
No. 11.
11. Okay, This is Christina in red, and you've heard... This is a story you heard about when you were younger. It's something sort of like Bloody Mary, except not as scary. Okay. But you can't remember any of the specifics about Christina in red. But you do think it's a beautiful choice. This springtime Eladrin looks fascinating, ethereal, with this red, this partial painting on her face.
Mika, if Taylor's green and the paint is red.
Qyria being colorblind. Red green colorblind. Yes. Oh, God. I forgot about that.
I think she's just gonna be like, "Oh, did you give me you face paint?"
No, this is...
Because now I'm
Right.
and you're...
She's going to caress your cheek like... It doesn't matter a whole lot, does it? What matters is that you're there, chatting with me.
And then Qyria's gonna say, "If I don't kiss you right now, I'm gonna regret it forever."
Taylor leans in and kisses you.
Qyria like does a thumbs up at Thembot, like in the
Yeah,
back.
Thembot holds up their champagne and then tosses it on its face because it doesn't really have an actual mouth.
Buddy, don't do that. You've got circuits.
Beep. Beep. Yeah, this is definitely not a Warforged.
Oh, I love that Thembot. Phew, we did it.
We did it. Sparks. You feel sparks. There might actually be sparks. How is Qyria feeling as this kiss happens, as time almost seems to slow down again?
I think like exhilarated. Like this is, you know, like people come from all over the place to Balrog, but like most of the time don't like give a shit about Qyria. Like either they're there for art school or tourists or whatever. Like that's not how things go. But like she's felt so like sought or like desired by this person for like seemingly no reason except for like the fact that she exists, and like
Yeah.
it's kind of a high all by itself, and she's very drunk.
Taylor pulls away, grabs your hand again. What do you say that we blow this joint?
Yeah, we can. The telescope will be there next time, for sure.
Next time? I like the sound of that.
Me too.
And yeah. And I think that's probably a good place to end the date as we flash forward a little bit with Qyria thinking about this night and how odd it was that Taylor chose Qyria. Let's fast forward to the divorce and how's Qyria, you know, post-divorce, 20 years later, she thinks about this night, as she dreams about this night. What are her feelings now, 20 years later?
You know, just like she pulled out all those fucking art supplies out of nowhere. She got lost in her like artistic inspiration. That's all I was that night. I was just like a thing that inspired her. And I stuck around. That was on me. And I don't get used up like paint. I feel used up like paint, honestly.
A painting that wasn't very well preserved in Taylor's life.
Well,
A painting she never did the upkeep for. she never, well, she framed and then showed around until that artwork fell out of fashion.
Yeah, she got what she wanted. She got a cool new name. She got some cred. It's, you know, like, it's nobody's fault that I still exist, you know? Because she would just, you know, she likes it when things disappear when she's done with them. I need a drink. Qyria like wakes up and is like, I need a drink.
And she heads to. Oh no, she would never go back to the birdcage, would she?
No. The biggest tragedy of all of this.
Well, Qyria gets up and heads somewhere.
I mean, she probably goes to work even if she's not supposed to work that day.
Yeah. Okay, so Qyria no longer teaches. Briefly, Qyria did teach at SAIB, School of the Art Institute of Baldrock. But now that the divorce is finalized, Qyria no longer works there. Where does Qyria work?
Qyria works at Balrock Metalworks. It's like a very old sort of industrial smithy that, like, you know, was built around the volcano and still runs off of the volcano. And, you know, that's where she learned how to do what she does. And that's where she still does it.
Yeah. Qyria shows up. Her boss is not there. In fact, the entire store is supposed to be closed right now. But there you are. There Qyria is, opening up, going inside, and starting a new project.
Yeah.